Hello, everyone. Val with Dragonfly Crystals Next Level Channeling here with my beautiful co-host, Marina Heart-Centered Tarot. And she is, as you might know, you might go to her channel, a super channeler. She put, is it your third message?
Yeah, that's the third.
I just listened to it. Phenomenal message, everyone. Go check it out. And like and subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment after this video because it helps in the algorithms. Book a reading with Marina. She's phenomenal. And look at some of these things she's channeling. You have to listen to it, and it will give you chills. And Viviani says, yes, beautiful, beautiful message, she says. So
thanks, Viviani. Yeah. Totally unexpected. But then, I said years ago when someone referred to me as a medium, and I was a little put out, and I said, I'm not a medium. I'm a tarot reader. I read tarot cards. Like, get your facts straight. This is what I do. And they kept saying, no, you're a medium. I finally thought, well, I'm not going to convince you otherwise. Yeah, well, apparently she was right.
That's right, because people are born with all their gifts. Yes. It is just in utilizing them. And you've been utilizing your psychic mediumship for a long time. So stepping onto the stage of actually doing it and putting it out there is, I would say, a grand step to give this information. And obviously, you are meant to share this information with everyone because it's impactful and meaningful. So thank you for that.
You're more than welcome. And I hope so. And ultimately, I will keep putting it up, and people can listen and they can take away what it is that they need to take away, whether they're listening to it the day that it's posted or 6 months from now or a year from now.
Right.
Yeah. You're going to hear the message when you're ready to hear it.
Right. Yeah.
And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and look at the membership and all that of my friend Val over here.
Oh, and the membership.
Dragonfly Crystals. Yeah. And Next Level Channeling.
Membership of Marina's Heart-Centered Tarot. Look for classes and all kinds of good things. Yes, absolutely, 100%. And Marina, what do you have coming up? You have anything you want to tell everyone about? Or if they can go to your community page?
They can go to the community page, and they can scroll down and take a look at a 30-day course I'm offering called Achieving Union. And it's going to be very much self-directed in that you will get out of it what you put into it, according to your timeline, your availability, and so on. It involves a short little video that you'll get every morning. And I'll also ask you to do a little bit of homework that will be in there. Again, how much time you have when you do it depends on your schedule. And then we'll meet once a week to discuss progress, answer any questions, and so on. And my hope is that at the end of the 30 days, you will have developed a habit so that you will know what is coming through from spirit, what is ego, what is outside noise. And then you'll be able to guide yourself much better. And yes, happy birthday, Janet. Bora Bora.
I know. Wow. Happy birthday, Janet. Yeah.
And sorry, let me take over your show, Val. Just sit back. I'll do this. I got this. Also, it is Gemstone Rhapsody's birthday. Ooh. It's Amber's birthday today as well. Yeah. So if you happen to see either one of them, make sure that you wish them happy birthday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, I'm done.
Wonderful. Oh. So, so I just wanted to say today is the 222 portal gateway opening. So I printed a little something, something out about the astrology just for us to peruse what might be coming. And it really does make sense with some cards that Marina and I have pulled and for the energies. And I just kept hearing when I asked the guides, what do you want to talk about? And I heard the 222 portal. So this is what they're saying, astrology wise, that there will be a rare alignment with Venus. So love and romance, action and Mars, action and assertion, inviting you to fight for space, to express your authentic self, especially in relationships. So not only express your authentic self, but create your boundaries. Show up as a powerful being, self-actuated in your own life. That's what they're wanting you to do astrologically. That's there for us to learn how to do this. So especially in relationships, at work, in relationships, in partnerships, whatever you're doing. So we'll be inspired to look closer at ourselves and our connections with the world and people around us. So then it is also a powerful time to dive deep into our subconscious and connect with our inner vision. Because Venus conjuncts Mars and it will deeply affect our connections with other people. But more importantly, how we assert our independence. And it says this transit activates soulmate contracts, highlights any relationship imbalances that you've ignored. So you might want to hold back on the, think before you speak so you can figure out how to say something diplomatically. But this connection between Venus and Mars will also have us refocusing on what we're passionate about. So that creative energy and investing in long-term changes to our habits, just such as Marina's class would do. A very good time to take that kind of class. Absolutely make those changes permanent. And of course, that's unity, soul connection. You can't go wrong there. So habits and routines are going to shift and align yourself closer with the future that we desire for ourselves. So get it together, figure it out, what you know right now that you want to bring in and align with that. And finally, the 222 portal is opening just a few days ahead of the full moon in Virgo. Well, this must have been done a little while ago because that's today, full moon in Virgo. It says expect it for the next few days to stir up your emotions, big emotional revelations. So from a spiritual mindset, you can take small moments and turn them into deep opportunities for healing. So when you have those activations come up and you're feeling that emotional reaction, take a few deep breaths and see where that is inside of you. You need to do some work and let things go, feel those feelings, but acknowledge them and let them fly, because that's going to be helpful to you. And so with that being said, I'm just going to show you some of the cards that I got for us in this timing, this whole community. Then Marina will talk about what she has. And for us right now, I have the 5 of Swords. So it's a struggle. We've got this dimension and that dimension, and somehow we've got to be aligned with it all and coalescing with that multidimensional energy, because we shift between dimensions all the time. It's just our conscious awareness that shifts. It's not like our bodies go somewhere else. It's our consciousness and our state of awareness. So next, we're going to be making a decision between Will we be in the material? Will we be in the spiritual? What things are we bringing forward? These decisions can be multi-layered. Finally, this is us in the reading, balance. It's all about staying balanced because we have the tower as an we'll just call it an outside influence.
Yes.
The world, things going on, chaotic energy, and here we are trying to maintain our balance. And what is our obstacle? Mother Nature. Here's the Empress. So creativity, being in the beautiful, finding time to spend, to nurture ourselves, to give ourselves that opening for creative flow. And I know if you're like me, and probably even Marina, it's hard to get even 10 minutes sometimes. But the final outcome is the sun. So this is a beautiful outcome for this portal energy that we're experiencing. And what card did I pull overall before I did that spread is yes, just say yes to the portal energies. You notice how they're standing in almost like a pyramid, and here's the light coming in because they said yes. Yes, I accept and fully open to receive all the divine energies and recalibrations, initiations, activations, codes of light from all my guides and angels for my highest good and the highest good of humanity. I accept it in now. I receive it for my highest good, and I anchor into every cell of my body and into Mother Earth and say thank you for this. And you can feel that just shower you. So
Yes.
that is my take. Marina, take it away.
Yeah. And I was I was sort of contemplating what we might be talking about, and it, the message that I got was 6 degrees of separation, and I kind of went, huh? And it was like, okay, you can't just look at something in terms of, well, I'm making a decision today, and this is how it's going to affect me today. You have to look long term. You have to think about the long term and take that into consideration as well. So, and along with the channeled message last night, which was just stay in there. You have no idea how close you are, and expect that things are going to get rocky, and they're going to get rockier, and that is because they need to. Right? If you allow a volcano just to kind of blow up a little bit and then you seal it off, you haven't stopped the volcano. You've just increased the volume at the bottom, right? And you've put things back under where they're hidden, and you never know when it's going to come back up again.
Right.
And you can be sure it's going to be at a time when it is not convenient for everyone. So I did pull from the Witching Hour Oracle, and I pulled 3 cards, and I got the spirits, and this is respecting spirit, giving spirit its due, knowing that it is never going to lead you down a path that isn't going to be for your highest good.
Right.
It's never going to try to trip you up. It doesn't send out little tests to see if you're still loyal to the belief and whatever. It doesn't do that.
They're not trying to trick you.
No, believe me. Okay. And then I got feeding crows, which is all about transformation. And I was reminded with this card that yes, what the crows are very intelligent. They remember things for a very long time. They will pass on their memory to their offspring, so that, and this has been proven scientifically, where someone would go into where the crows were, and would be an unpleasant an unpleasant person to come in would, not give them that, show them the treats, not give them the treats and whatnot. And they discovered that those crows would know that when that person was coming in, when that personality and energy was coming in, they were not playing. And so did their babies who weren't even conceived when this happened.
Right.
So crows are very smart. So know that, yes, you're going to go through a transformation, but it's going to bring you wisdom. It's going to bring you knowledge. It's going to help you as you go along the path. And then I got the blood trail. And this talks about magnificence. And that in the end, it will all be worth it in the end.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of going through some stuff first.
Yeah.
And and what I just sort of got was, tell them about labor. I went, oh, okay. Yeah. Imagine yourself when you're pregnant, you go into labor, and the labor pains get worse and worse and worse. And they get to the point that you think, I cannot possibly do this. Like, no, I changed my mind. Take it back. But as much as you're going through something that is at the moment painful, the second that child is born, if someone said to you, how bad was the pain? And a scale of 1 to 10, maybe a 3.
You never
right?
remember the pain. That's why you
don't remember.
3.
Yeah.
You don't remember it.
Exactly. So this is where, it's like all of us collectively are going through this birthing process. And what we will achieve at the end is going to be so much better than anything that we have conceived.
Right.
In terms of people getting along, people taking care of each other.
Exactly. And I just wanted to, I love what you said, Marina. That was a beautiful message. Rossi, that was the Star Tarot. You wanted to know, they're beautiful images. Gorgeous. And all have such gorgeous spiritual meaning. And this is my favorite guidebook. And it's just beautifully colored, and they give you beautiful information about each card. And it's always with the spiritual aspect, which is as you might know, is my thing.
Yes.
So I also wanted to highlight this because this was sweet. Lori says, your creative energies, Val and Marina, are expressed in every show you both do. You are both gifted and creative teachers. Aw.
Oh, Lori, thank you.
That's so sweet.
That is so kind. That is so kind.
That's so
thank
cute.
You. We love what we do.
Yeah, we do. Wiki says, I feed the crows off my deck, and my new puppy doesn't even bark at them. That's cute. Yeah.
They're very, very, very smart. Very smart.
Very smart. So I do have 3 questions starred, but I want to make sure we're through with whatever we need to talk about, because I have to say my reading definitely matched Marina's, and that outside influence right now next to our balance card is the Tower. And next to the Tower was the 2 of Swords, making your decision. How are you going to react? How are you going to, and like Marina said, play 5-layer chess, see far out and react, and not react, act accordingly. So
you don't have to become part of the drama.
No.
You can just understand it. You can, if someone asks you what you're thinking, you can certainly explain it to them. And hopefully, they will see. But there's going to be a lot of people who are looking for answers, where they've come up against a wall now, and they're saying, okay, like what now? It feels like the world is falling apart. Well, the world as we know it is falling apart. What we are replacing it with is going to be infinitely better, right?
Exactly.
We're getting an upgraded apartment. We moved from the second floor. We're up in the penthouse.
Exactly. Right? Exactly. And my message from Yeshua today is all about this shift that we're going higher awareness states we're going to be in. And this is opening up to us right now, all of us light workers. And it's pretty amazing. But I just wanted to say thank you to Sonia. Yeah, actually it's May. That's the next Akashic Record class, and that would be great if you could take that, Sonia. I would love to have you in the class.
Perfect.
And so far,
and Viviani has signed up for my class.
Ooh,
30 days.
I love that. Yeah. I think that is a powerful thing to do, because you're committing yourself. It is like saying to the universe, I am serious about my soul development, my higher self connection. Yeah. And getting this together and bringing it all in. And yes, I'm here for this appointment every day. Yeah. So, yeah, I love that. I love that.
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
And, so I'm sorry, having a little frog in my throat. So Jenny is saying, how long should I renew my lease for? How many months? Ooh. I'm notoriously bad at timing. So, but I'll have it, stab at it. Why are they showing me 10? Sorry. It could be 10 weeks, but 10 months. Let's see.
Yeah, I got five months.
I got 10. And I got 10.
That would be 20 weeks. Okay. Rena, you were on okay. Well, and I'm not getting long term. Like, don't sign on for long term. Yeah, and so this is what came out. The number 8. So it's either 8 months or 8 weeks. But I would say not 8 weeks. I would go for 8 months. But I get the star card right next to it. That card says you're going to be in a position to do whatever you want. But it's funny. This is 17, and if you add it together, it becomes 8. And this is 8 of Pentacles. So somewhere between maybe 5 to 8 months, but you're going to be ready. You might be ready to move at that point. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. I start off with, mud and moss, stagnation. This is kind of feeling like you're a little stuck at the moment. And that's okay. Sometimes the universe sends us that stagnation, that being stuck, because we need to be ready for what's coming next. And if you were to be in a new apartment very soon, then you would miss the opportunity that is coming, because you wouldn't even look at it. You'd say, no, I got a place and that's it. Right. So sometimes that's how the universe works. And then I got flying ointment. Ooh. And I love that card. She's just so lovely. And this is about let loose. Let loose. Let the universe know what it is that you are looking for. Don't put any conditions on it, and just let loose, and kind of guard yourself a little bit, because I do have the other card that I got was the Witch Hunter, and that it signals danger, but I think that this is more in line with someone who is on that path with you, and they're just they're not as hopeful as you are. They're trying to bring you down along with what it is that they're doing. You know, oh, don't bother, it'll never happen. That kind of a damper on things. Don't fall into that. Don't give into that. But yeah, that's what I got was 5 months, and yeah, just enjoy it for now.
Okay,
8
so
months.
thank you.
I can do 8 months. Yeah.
Thank you, Jenny.
Yes,
That's always
absolutely.
a hard one. Okay, Wiki, can you tell me what spiritual gifts I may have that I should be aware of? Well, Wiki, you've got all of the spiritual gifts. You were born with them, every single one of them. How do you want to use them? That's your real question. How do you want to go out and use them in the world? Take a mediumship class, take a channeling class, take a psychic development class, whatever you want to take. Learn to read tarot first, whatever that road is that comes before you. You have every gift, every single one of them. It is simply a matter of deciding to take one foot in front of the other toward doing it. And that's I don't have to pull any cards on that.
Wow. Wow. Okay. So I did shuffle the cards. I'm sure that you saw me, but I did shuffle the cards, and I got the mud and moss again. So this is kind of, it's almost like it's going to be a underlying message for everyone. Stagnation. Things are not happening as quickly as you would like them to. And there's a reason for that. Just give in to the reason. Don't put things out there with, kind of deadlines and so on. And then I got the spell is cast. Let it go. And this too speaks of let the universe know what it is that you want. And then you don't put conditions on it. You don't put a time limit on it. You just sit back.
So instead of asking about what spiritual gifts you have, know you have them all and say, what shall I work on first on my path? What gift shall I start opening up to first? And say it from that perspective. It's already a done deal. And it's like Marina says, you put it out there to the universe and things unfold for you.
Yeah. Because the last card that I got was knowing. And the message here with knowing is take the first step.
That's just what I said.
Yes.
Take the step.
So don't, whatever feels comfortable to you. If you decide that, you might want to take up tarot, so you can take a tarot class and then take it from there. If it resonates with you, that's great. That's one of the things you have. Now you're interested in mediumship or something else. Take a class, be exposed to it, allow yourself to be exposed. So then you can, at the end of it, you can look at it and say, yeah, you know what? I kind of like this. This doesn't really resonate with me, but that's how you'll know.
And usually you have all the gifts, and one or two or three are going to be the main ones that you end up feeling really good about, that you can easily use. Those are the ones that are usually on your life path that you're going to use a lot. So those are kind of hints. Breadcrumbs on the path. Thank you, Wiki. And Sonia's asking, if time allows, may I have a message from my guides and angels for this weekend? Please and thank you.
Alrighty.
That's this weekend.
This weekend. Oh, okay. Somebody new is coming in for you, my dear. Somebody new that you're going to feel attracted to. Okay. And you're going to want to approach them. Again, I did shuffle. I got the knowing card. Would take the first step. So you can approach this person and get to know them a little better. Okay. And yeah, the hanging bones, seeing the signs, right? Look for yeah, see the signs about whether this person is someone that you want to get a little closer to, or whatever it is. But look for the signs, because I then got the solitary witch, and this talks about healing yourself first. So if this is someone that you are interested in, and that was my first impression, was that it is someone new coming in, make sure that you have put away all your old relationship stuff, right? You're not judging this person based on old relationships. You're seeing that person for who they are. You're not, don't compare them to anyone else. But I think that's what's happening, is you got somebody new coming in. Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
hello.
So
And she said
Sonia,
this notification. Oh,
I'm sorry, what was that?
yeah. Book says, oh, she just got the notification. Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay, Sonia, I see they showed me the sun shining and beautiful blue skies. They showed me two people. One is awesome, handsome looking. You are attracted to them, and the other one is very interested and attracted to you. So you've got two people who will be interested in you. And here's the thing. You kind of don't want to put all your eggs in one basket, because sometimes the person that we are super attracted to is just a surface thing, and
Yes.
they aren't that into you. But the one who is already enamored of you and who seeks to be with you is the one who is going to resonate for the much better for the long term. But I'm not feeling these are long-term things. Actually, I see something more down the road. These might be your training wheel relationships where you take your training wheels off and you practice. And down the road, more will be coming. If that makes any sense to you, this is what I'm being shown.
Yeah.
So
I like that explains my cards
yeah.
in terms of, see the person for what they are. Yeah.
Yes. And just because you're attracted doesn't mean they're wonderful. It just means you're attracted. Yeah. You have to see the whole person from the soul, because the other guy who really is like, thinks the world of you, is seeing you more from your soul. Who do you want? The who loves you baby one, who's just like handsome, and so I hope that resonates in some way for you, Sonia.
And always remember, beauty fades.
Yes.
Stupid is forever.
Thank you for saying that. So Vivian, may I have, now I've got my gardener chopping up wood out there.
That's all right.
May I have a message from my spirit team about the actions and steps I took today, please? Okay. Okay. So you're having second thoughts, and you're not really totally sold on the idea of what you did. And again, I get the witch hunter.
which normally is, it would signal, danger, something to look forward to. So, or something to be mindful of. So this tells me that, yeah, you're doubting yourself. What you're actually being asked to do is to celebrate, to do the dance. This is a dance of freedom. Like you've taken the step. Now you're ready to soar with it. You're ready to go with it. And one of the things that is going to help you along the way is the forest, which is seeing the bigger picture, right? Rising above it and seeing everything that's there rather than just looking up and seeing nothing but the top of the trees. Yeah.
Love that.
Yes.
Love that message.
Yeah.
So
Good.
I asked for someone to come in and answer. And of course, Viviani, it was Ascended Master, Lady Mary. And she says, she's holding a rose for you and she's handing it to you. And she says, well done. Then I pull cards and it says, the way forward is open. All is in perfect timing. See that open door?
Yeah.
And this loved ones are safe is about you, letting go of fear and worry. You're going in the right direction, making all the right decisions. And I absolutely love Marina's reading about broadening the focus and horizon, seeing the big picture, and not getting caught up in the minutia of this little step and that little step. You've got to trust that the universe is delivering to you every thing in front of you, and all you have to do is step and step and step, and not get caught up in and paralyzed in worrying. Am I stepping correctly? Yes, just step. Right, Marina?
Yeah, just do it.
Yeah, just do it. See the bigger picture, because no matter what happens in life, you're always going in the right direction. They've got you on this path, and you're being well guided and directed. So I love that reading for you, Viviani. And Ellen R is saying, could I have a message?
Hold on before you go. Yeah, Viviani said, it took a little courage, but I took advantage of the 222 portal to take important steps today. Good for you. Good for you.
And Mother Mary is like delivering the rose, saying, well done.
Yeah, absolutely. You did good.
Yes, you did.
There you go.
Excellent.
Yeah. Wonderful.
So Ellen, could I have a message from Spirit, please?
Okay. Just a little more information, Ellen, in what area? Otherwise,
it's going to be
my guides have a sense of humor that sometimes
they could come out with.
Yeah. Don't buy any more Slurpees at the 7-Eleven.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
Yeah. So are you talking about is it career, relationship? Yeah.
Oh, and Sonia's saying, my friends invited me to go out and listen to music and dance tomorrow. I'll keep my eyes open.
Absolutely.
Too.
Absolutely. Okay. Ellen, maybe I needed a laugh. Let the guides say what they want. Okay, then. Well, all righty then.
All right. Good deal.
Okay. So there is something that you learned about deception that you have accepted as your truth when it's really not your truth. Let me show you what I got. I got the Book of Spells, and notice the number, it's a 22. Okay. And this is, it talks about learning, to Learn. Learn what? Learn about cloak and dagger. Learn about deception. And this can be self-deception, or it can be kind of being deceptive with others. And then I got Moon Water, and this talks about reset things. So my feeling was that this was somebody in your life who is they're not being 100% open with what is going on. They're just kind of they're giving you enough information to keep you dangling without kind of revealing everything. And you've got to be on guard for that, so that you can then take steps to reset whatever the situation is, right?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, don't you can sip on the potion, just don't drink all of it, right? Make sure that you know what's in that in that magic spell. Yeah. Go in with your eyes open.
Yeah,
that's what I got.
Yeah, I love that. And I got Archangel Metatron coming in, and he says, he says, anchor those higher frequencies in. That's what he's telling you. He's like yelling at you. And he says, you're ready for more. You're ready for more. Anchor those higher frequencies in. You're ready for more. And then they're saying, but I get this card a lot for you, Ellen, but they're saying, take your power back and open your heart. So this is about opening your heart to yourself. Yes. And not letting your outside circumstances dictate to you how powerful you are. You're already a powerful being standing in your domain and can manifest whatever you want. So this is how you're feeling, this powerlessness, but you aren't. You aren't. Self-love, again, work on that, opening your heart to yourself and allowing yourself to feel that beautiful divine energy that flows to you from your soul, giving you comfort, giving you guidance, giving you everything. And then finally, after they tell you all that, they say, stay the course. So
yeah,
go on that, stay the course.
And that would, with that deception card that I pulled, yes, that would kind of go along with that, in that in terms of the other person, they are trying very hard to get you to deceive yourself, to say that, yeah, I'm not seeing things right, when in actual fact you are. So yeah,
don't stand in your power, create your boundaries, be cognizant of who you are and what you want in life. Make your decisions from that place, and all will be well.
Yeah.
So thank you, Ellen, for that. And we have Jules Niner asking, can you read for the collective? Well, we kind of did already when I did the spread that had, if you watch in the beginning, if you flip back, that was a reading for the collective. And it was all about these. In fact, I did a channeling today, and Marina did a channeling that both pretty much talk about the similar things happening and what you can expect. But my reading from today and Marina's both highlight what is happening with this portal energies and what we're going through. And it happens to be almost like a divine choice point, clearing with the tower chaos outside yourself, remain in balance. And at the same time, you are meant to choose. Is it material or spiritual? What direction are you going in? What do you want to bring in your life? And where are you letting yourself get out in nature and connect with Mother Earth? That is an obstacle to you that you're not connecting. And finally, the sun comes out, our final card. Good outcome.
this. So, yeah, we will survive this. You just have to make good choices.
Exactly.
And think about the impact of your choices on more than just
Humanity.
what is right in front of you.
Yes. Oh, you're right about that. Yes. And seeing, like doing the 5-layer level chest, and
Yeah.
seeing ahead, seeing the broad picture so that you can
Yeah.
make really good choices. Yeah. I love
Yeah.
that. I love
One
that.
of the things that I got earlier as well was and it's funny because most of my messages come by way of stories or remembrances or that kind of stuff. But the idea of let's say part of the discussion right now is what would 45 do if he was reelected? Well, he would just send in the military and the army and everybody else, and he would just toss out all the immigrants, just toss them out. Okay, yeah, that could solve the problem. Absolutely, it would solve the problem. Take it go one step deeper. Okay, so what's so good if you get rid of all the immigrants and the migrants that are there? What's on the good side? Well, there's a lot more people can get work. That I suppose that's a positive.
People aren't going to do those jobs. They aren't going to. They aren't going to
So
do those jobs.
yeah, the price of food rises because there isn't anyone in the fields to pick them. You have thrown them all out. Um, you're going back to work and your childminder is no longer there. They have been deported.
Yes.
What do you do? Your mother has to go in for surgery. And as you're, walking into the hospital, you realize just how unsanitary and dirty it is because the people who sweep the floor and clean up the exam rooms aren't there. So it's not just a matter of, here's a solution. Yes, let's go with that. You think about that solution and you say, okay, how does that solution impact me in other ways, right? And then as you go down the different layers, you realize that, well, that doesn't sound very good to me.
It doesn't, because I had my last landscaper have to leave because his wife got deported. And I'm going to tell you, I loved him.
Yeah, yeah,
I still think about him all the time. Anyway, yeah, it's, yeah, you
yeah.
don't want
It's
to go down
not
that road.
yeah.
But
It's
I
not
love
just immediately what's in front of you. You have to look deeper. You have to look at what this means for not only yourself but for other people and how your decision is going to, if you decide to back something like that, how does your decision impact those around you?
right. I
So
love that. I love that.
yeah.
Well
Okay.
said, and a good example. So we can all remember. Just don't think of it on the surface level. Take
Yeah.
it deep. Think it all the way out into the future and look at all the ways that it can affect
Mhm.
whatever it is you're looking at. So
Yeah.
thank you for that,
Great.
Marina. So Jenny is saying, question, Marina, you were on with Arthur and he said I'd be a beacon of life. I'm not sure, what does that mean for me? Thank you. Many blessings. A beacon of life.
Hmm. Okay.
I know what
And
it means to me. I don't know what,
yeah,
I wasn't there with the,
yeah.
yeah.
We can you know what? Are you sure it was light beacon of life and not light? Because I could definitely see beacon of light.
Yeah, that makes sense. Beacon of light. Because a beacon would be a light from, like a lighthouse, shining and reflecting out. That makes perfect sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's
Yeah. Yeah.
toss a few cards, see what it is. Okay.
beacon of light.
Okay. Light. Yeah, she says light. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. People like telling you their secrets, because they know you'll keep them, but also in telling you what is going on in their life, you're able to point out where things need to be corrected or re-examined. Okay, that you are drawing people closer to you because they can feel that your energy is level-headed. Your energy is sure. Your the way that you speak to people is very confident. So you know what it is that you're telling them. So yeah, I get hanging bones. See the signs. So you're able to, as sort of a beacon of light, and it's funny. Look at that. Look at what's in there. Is I try to get the glare out. See that? There's the light going through at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can cut through a lot of stuff, and you're very, very good at that. And that's why people are kind of watching you. I got prying eyes, and that someone is watching you, and they're wondering how it is that you do what you do, but you're coming at it from a very heart-centered place. So you're very, very good at being able to this is cloak and dagger. This is the deception card, but it's not. You're not being deceptive. You're able to hone in on when other people are being deceptive. So that means that those people that are approaching you, they know that about you. So it's going to be those that are going to respect the light that you are putting out that will come to you. Those that don't aren't going to approach you at all. So sounds like a win-win to me.
Sounds great. I don't know if I can improve or say anything about it, except I pulled 3 cards. And it says enlightenment. So that looks like a beacon right there. And then they're saying they're giving you the meditation cards. So you notice that divine love, that heart opening up to that beautiful energy. And finally, visualization for the planet, for yourself, is a very powerful way to be a beacon. Light frequency going out all the way around the world, seeing and holding the space for peace. So those are profound things. So, yeah, thank you, Jenny, for that question.
Good for you. Yeah.
And Just Re is asking me, I have a message if there's time. Well, you didn't ask for what kind of message, but let's see if you, I mean.
Oh, and she just says, I had to step away for a moment to take care of my grandson. Did I miss my reading? No, we're just getting started with your reading, Jessry. And
type in what you want, because
what do you want? What do you want?
What you want to know?
Yeah.
We can do a reading. Tell us what it is, what you want us to read on.
Yeah.
Give us a specific. Do you want to know about your, next steps on your spiritual path? Okay. Thank you, Jenny, for that.
Yes.
Yeah. So, Jessry, do you want us to read on what are my blind spots? Oh, that's a good question. What are my blind spots? What do I need to know? Excellent question. I love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah. That's awesome. And I'm going to go to my other deck.
Okay. There's Jess, you know how the phrase "there's more than one way to skin a cat"? Okay. Yeah, this is. I'm getting the invitation, which is saying the message here is yes. Say yes more often. You've kind of gotten in the habit of saying no to a lot of things because you're kind of comfortable exactly where things are. This is telling me for you to say yes to more things. And why do you want to say yes to more things? Because yeah, you need to improve your witch's brew. Okay. And yeah, this is yeah, it seek alternative solutions. So you've it's almost like you're in a rut. You've been doing the same thing the same way for so long that you think this is the only way to do it. And it's not. There are other ways that are going to make it much easier on you. And they're not going to require um, as much effort for you to put forth because that putting forth the effort makes you tired. Okay. So,
Right.
and then I get Witch of the Woods. And this talks about retreat. It's perfectly okay to say, no, I'm sorry, I can't do that. I need to take a weekend for myself. And then take a weekend for yourself. Go out in the woods, go out to a little B&B or whatnot. Take a good book with you. And if you decide that you're going to spend the weekend
Mhm.
lazing in bed and having your food brought up to you, fine. That's good. Re-energize yourself and be ready to see the, solutions to issues from a different perspective.
Mhm.
There you go. That's what I got.
That's very good. So just they're telling you, develop your patience a little bit more. So that's pretty clear. So developing that space where someone can just show up how they do and at their own pace and timing, they can deliver whatever it is or do whatever they have to do. So that's really being kind to someone when you're patient. Listen. So listening is a very tough skill, to really hear what somebody says and what they're saying. You might want to repeat back what you hear, because that way you know when the other person answers back that you have heard it correctly. And
Yeah.
to really give somebody the space and attention when they talk, that they're like they're the only one in the room. And finally, they're asking for you to have bravery. And when I saw this card, this card says making a tough decision. But when I saw this, I saw stepping out into the world in a much broader way, being brave to show up how you are, how you really are, and give yourself the permission to be
Yeah.
authentic and not be worried about what anybody thinks about you, that you're just as perfect as can be, just as you are. You don't need to change anything for anyone because you're awesome. And, when you think that way and feel that way, suddenly you become more patient and
Yeah.
suddenly you can listen easier. So it's funny how those all intertwine. I'm a little chicken. I know it takes, I know it's baby
Practice.
steps, yeah, that's how it is. So, it's funny. So, um, Maria wants blind spots too. She liked that.
Yeah.
So she says it down here. Yeah,
Yeah.
give me the blind spots too. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can learn the most from that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
May not be the most fun to hear, but
Yeah. But yeah. Okay. Christina, I don't know if we're going to get to your question because we're already at an hour, and we've been on for an hour. So we still have, I think, a couple more. So we may not get to your
Actually,
question, but you can always come back later.
We're on our last question, and then that'll be we're on the final question. Sorry, everyone, and I apologize that I didn't say questions were closed after I got about 10 or 12 on there. I should have let you all know.
That's all right.
I get a little distracted.
Okay. All right. You have, okay, Maria. I get that you have been working hard to sort of try to raise your vibration. Just understand that raising your vibration, getting to the higher dimensions, it's like a work in progress, right? Just because you have done one meditation doesn't mean that, you've raised. So you need to be a little patient with yourself and understand that these things do take time. Your job is just to continue to keep doing them. Okay, because I do have for you the cast the circle, and this talks about raising vibration, right? So you are absolutely you're getting there. You're surrounded yourself with people who are able to help you do that, and just know that just show up, practice and show up. Okay. Pause. It says enter at your own risk. And this is, I'm reading this as meaning don't expect miracles overnight. Things will happen in their own good time as they are meant to progress. Just don't be too hard on yourself if all of a sudden, like I said, after the first meditation, you're not channeling or you're not doing something else. That's perfectly normal. It's perfectly safe. It's perfectly okay. And maybe what your job going forward for the next little while is, again, the hanging bones, which is seeing the signs. See the signs that are around you. When should you pull back a little bit? When should you be a little more aggressive? That's when you start to pay attention to the direction spirit is leading you in, and you'll do much better. But don't be so hard on yourself. It's just laugh, take it with a grain of salt.
That was good advice. And I got for you pivot. So if something is not working, something in your spiritual practice or something that you're trying to achieve, it's okay to if things aren't falling into place and they don't seem like it's all gelling and you've tried and tried, try something else. It's okay to do that. Ask yourself if pivoting would be a good idea so that your life can flow more easily and effortlessly. But they're saying these two things I love. Get out there and connect. Well, you might get out there and connect, but you can also connect online.
Yeah.
Because they're saying connect with others in a meaningful way, in a deep way. Sometimes to get new perspectives on your life, to see things in a different way. It just broadens your horizons and opens you up. And what's going to happen? You're going to soar. So it says you're being asked to stop dimming your own light. Period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. Fly high. There you go. Love that. It's giving me the chills.
Yeah.
And
beautiful.
We're about to sign off, and here's Valerie from Illumination Portal. Good to see you.
Yeah.
But hi. And
thanks for coming in. But you know what? You're going to see us again in a couple hours anyway. So.
Yes, you are. Tonight. Golden Girl Coffee Clatch. And
Yes.
it's Sherry who is, but it's multi-streamed. So please join us. It's always a stimulating and fun conversation.
Absolutely.
And we thank you all for joining us today. And with your beautiful questions and wonderful energy, we always enjoy it so much. And of course, this show is for you. And we are here for you. So don't forget to like and subscribe, join memberships, get book readings, and all of the above, classes, whatever.
Absolutely.
We'll see you tonight. And we'll see you next week on Marina's channel for Messages for Lightworkers, episode 64.
64.
Bye, everyone.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye.